You're absolutely right, Stevie. We have come out for a smoke, and I want to show you something. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Now, Deb, do you reckon that looks like a ham?
Well, it looks like a little bit of a burnt ham,
yeah,
but it does sort of look like it has ham tendencies.
Does it smell like a ham?
It's smoky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So play along with us at home. I think for all intents and purposes, this looks very much like a smoked ham.
It does.
But we're here to tell you that, in fact, all is not as it seems, Deb, because that there is a watermelon.
It's a watermelon, people. It is the latest food trend that is lighting up the world. It is the vegan baked ham or smoked watermelon, and they're actually being brought down under by Chinchilla watermelon farmer, and we hear local legend Terry O'Leary, who is here now with us this morning, who's been smoking this thing for a number of hours. When I arrived at work this morning, I thought maybe there was a fire, but you were hard at work.
I was trying to be.
So where did this wacky idea come from?
Well, Duck's Eatery over in New York started off. They're charging $75 each for one of those.
For one?
For one. And I've got a really good friend. She was a backpacker that worked for us about 12 years ago, Katie Tom. She's a chef from Canada. We had a big watermelon festival on a few weeks ago in Chinchilla. She's never missed one of those, so she flew over and we were sitting down one day after a few beers and a couple of wines and said, let's give one a go. So we did, and next thing you know, it's all over social media and gone a bit viral.
It sure has. It isn't a simple process. Run us through how you get it to looking like this.
Yeah, well, you've got to get the melon, you've got to skin it and then brine it for a couple of days in salty water and a few herbs and spices. I don't know whether you use the 7 and 11 or whatever KFC does.
The secret ones.
Yeah, and then put it on the barbecue and smoke it at a pretty low temperature for really 6 hours is what you need to do, but I was a bit late getting out of bed this morning, so it's only had about 3.
So you've got to do it for quite a number of hours to get that kind of whole smoky feel for it.
Yeah, so, you know, like most people that smoke anything on a barbecue like that, it's usually sitting down with the family and friends and enjoying a couple of drinks and being social, and it's just a different way to sort of have a go for a Sunday lunch.
All right, well, I am really keen to be convinced.
It's all good to talk about it. Can we eat it?
We can.
Let's carve it up and try it. Because
you've got a real ham over there.
We do have a real ham.
Does it go well with the real ham?
I don't know. I've never tried it with a real ham, but if everyone out there wants to give this a go...
Okay, there.
Well, I reckon they should probably get a real ham and a watermelon ham beside each other.
Wow, it's a good-looking barbecue you've got here too, by the way, just quietly. All right.
One I borrowed off a mate.
Okay. The big reveal.
So let's, you carve it like a ham.
Yep.
Okay. How are you feeling at this point, Terry? Is it looking like you wanted it to look?
It isn't quite cooked all the way through, but, you know, a couple extra hours and I think it'd improve a lot.
Because it sort of goes a bit paler, doesn't it?
It does go a bit paler, and it actually takes on a really meaty sort of smoked salmon texture to it all the way through.
Yeah,
so
wow.
How amazing.
It's pretty random.
Okay.
Right. Well, we've got a whole table full of people here ready to give this a go.
Willing contenders. Let's take it over.
Would we say willing?
Yes, for the
Willing's a bit generous.
For the purpose of this segment, you are willing, Tom.
You pull up a few.
Yeah.
And I'm
have
just
a try.
Is this the lunch that they brought you up for, TJ?
Yeah, this is the lunch.
Better not be.
Doesn't want to fall apart on me.
You can have the first bit, Brooke.
Yeah.
And Terry, do you recommend having it with mustard or cranberry sauce?
A lot of alcohol.
A lot of alcohol always helps.
It's a very chinchilla kind of thing. I can't believe they're charging $75 for it.
Yeah, neither can I. You know, melons at the moment retailing for about $1.50 to $2 a kilo.
Exactly.
So you'd certainly be able to get in and do one for a lot cheaper than $75.
It actually tastes like smoked meat.
Does it?
Yes.
Can I have a little...
It actually tastes like watermelon.
Yeah.
In the weather.
Thank you.
No, but it's got that real smoky, obviously, because it's been in the smoker, but... do you like it?
I like it. I'd never want to pay $75 for one.
Yeah.
But one thing is, I just really want to apologise to all the angry grandmas on Facebook that had a go about it being called a ham. So I propose a name change, and I reckon we should call it a WHAM.
A WHAM.
Wow.
Wow.
Actually, that's
a wonderful
Wow.
That's pretty good. It really does taste like ham, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of... I wouldn't say really tastes like ham, but...
It tastes like ham with a little kind of watermelon edge to it, but it's more ham than watermelon. More ham that tastes like watermelon than watermelon that tastes like ham.
So, you know, I'd encourage everyone to give this a go and go and buy a normal ham and smoke them side by side and you know, give it all a go.
Yeah.
Stevie, you are dreaming. That does not... Are you serious?
Yeah. That's good.
Steve, you need to get out more.
If I got invited to the long lunch, maybe I would, TJ.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I like it too, and I reckon with a couple more hours, it probably would taste.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just got to go so you can see the inside there. It's just got to finish off like the outside, and it even looks a little bit veiny like meat. I don't know why anyone would want to you know, turn that into something that looks like meat. Just enjoy it for what it is. You know,
Great salesman, too.
a quirky smoked melon.
So are you for it or against it?
I'm for it. Yeah, you know it.
Well, here's your slogan: Wham, bam, thank you, man.
What about Wham Bam Thank You Melon Man?
And with that,
Terry
we're going to tuck
O'Leary,
in.
you're the man. Thank you so much. We're going to keep tucking in, and we will see you after the break.
Tony's not, but we're back with more shortly.
Spoken more than
It's amazing.
Disappear. All the